Hi, this is Jim Gibson with Nova Voice and Data Systems. I'm the owner, and just wanted to talk about a couple issues today that may be of interest to you. Every morning I wake up, I watch business news. It's either Fox Business or CNBC or one of those others, just to see what's going on in the world. And they keep on talking about this phrase they use, this retail ice age. And what they're referring to is basically the fact that a lot of stores are starting to close down. You know, the malls are getting thinner looking, less stores in the mall. Some of the malls are closing down. And on top of that, they're also talking about Sears closing stores. Man, it seems like every time I listen to business news, it's always about Sears closing another 5 or 10 stores somewhere else in the United States. And Sears was a great store. It was a great retailer. My parents used to take us there when I was kids, and when I was a kid and with my sister, and we'd go there, and my parents would say, always buy from Sears because they have the no question policy when it comes to returning products. And that was a great idea, and I always liked Sears. They had the Sears catalog. It was something that you could basically get anything you wanted, and at one point, I guess before my time, you could also buy a house from Sears. So, they were a great retailer. But they're going out of business, it seems to me. It's like every other week, another 10 stores are being shut down. And it's sad to see that. And a lot of people blame Amazon. Amazon is the fault. And that's the reason why Sears is going out of business. And that's the reason why a lot of brick and mortars are going out of business. And I tell you, that's not the reason why brick and mortars are going out of business. Brick and mortars are going out of business, I think, for basically 2 reasons. This is my opinion. And that is, first of all, that they're refusing to change the way they do business. They're just not meeting the needs of the customers, and they're not paying attention to the customers. You always have to pay attention to customers. And, the old phrase, customers are always right. You always have to pay attention to customers. What do they prefer and how they buy? But secondly, I'm going to say something that's a little different, I guess, than other people I've heard. And what I want to say is, I think also a lot of businesses forget the idea, or think of the idea of IT, and they think of IT as an expense center. That, if they could minimize the cost of IT, well, there'd be more profits. And so IT is always that expense center that really doesn't produce anything. But I'm telling you that a lot of newer businesses out there today don't view information technology as an expense center. They see it as a profit center, something that's going to make money for them. And let me give you an example. There's this local furniture retailer called Jeromes Furniture. And, of course, Jerry does his own commercials. And I really enjoy his commercials, and if you listen to him, every single one of his commercials involves some sort of aspect of information technology. Something that he's telling you how it's easier to buy from him because of his IT department. And one of the things give you an example. Here's an example. If you go to his store and you download, you can actually take your iPad there and you can download some code that's attached to a product. Then you can take a picture of your living room or your dining room, and you can actually maneuver that picture right where you think you're going to put that couch or that chair or that table, and you can actually see how it's going to look in your house. And this is great technology. I don't see any of his competitors doing this. This is fantastic. And another thing he does, which I thought was great, is that he actually has an app, so when you're getting a delivery, you can actually go onto his app and you can actually see where your truck is, where that truck that's going to deliver that product for you is actually on the road, how far away it is, how long it's going to take before it gets to your house. And you can sit there at work and you can watch that truck early in the morning, and you can say, well, I'm still at work, I still need 10 minutes before I show up at my house. And so, you can see where the truck's at, and then when you know it's getting close to your house, you can go home and greet the truck driver and his helpers to help move that furniture in your house. Now, this is just one of many things that he does, and I'm really impressed. But the thing that I'm impressed most about with Jerry is he actually views the IT department of his company as an income center, something that helps him sell more. Not just as an expense, not PCs just on a desk that's going to cost so much money, not internet expenses that, for the internet service provider, or telephones or things like that, but he actually sees that he can take technology and use it in such a way to help him grow his business. And really, that's the future. If you're a brick and mortar right now, and you're just thinking of IT as an expense department, you really need to rethink through your basic presuppositions when it comes to business. And you got to see that there's a lot of changes going on, and you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of things you can do in your business that change things. And so you need to take advantage of these opportunities and see what can be done for your particular industry. Well, again, my name is Jim Gibson. I'm with Nova Voice and Data. I am the president of Nova Voice and Data, and we've been in business for 28 years, and I've been in IT for 38 years. It's been a long time. But listen, we're more than happy to help you in this area. We can give you a ton of ideas. We see what other businesses are doing. Give us a try. Give us a call. Thank you for watching the video.